Okay, so today we're going deep on something pretty intense.
Yeah.
We're talking Elon Musk and this gesture he made
Right.
at a rally right after Trump's second inauguration.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying it looked a lot like
A Nazi salute.
a Nazi salute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's obviously causing a lot of controversy online.
And it's all happening against the backdrop of this surge in anti-Semitism.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a really sensitive and complex situation.
It is, so let's try to unpack it carefully.
Absolutely.
So first things first.
Yeah.
We got to set the scene.
Okay.
Trump's second inauguration.
Big event.
Huge event.
Right.
Big celebratory rally afterwards. And
And Elon Musk is there.
Elon Musk is there front and center.
Front and center.
And he makes this arm gesture not once.
Not once, but twice.
Twice.
Yeah. And people online are freaking out.
Immediately people are comparing it to a Nazi salute.
It's all over social media.
And Tyler Gregory.
From the Jewish Community Relations Council in San Francisco.
Yeah, he didn't hold back.
What did he say?
He said it looked really bad.
Yeah, I saw that quote.
Especially because some white nationalist groups
Oh, wow.
were praising it online.
Really?
Yeah,
That's disturbing.
it is. But Gregory also said something interesting.
What's that?
He said it's important to separate intent from impact.
Okay, so like even if Musk didn't mean it as a Nazi salute,
Right.
it could still be seen that way.
Exactly. And that's what makes this whole thing so complicated.
For sure, because that gesture
Yeah.
carries so much historical baggage.
It's not just an arm movement
No, it's a symbol loaded with the weight of history.
representing a horrific ideology.
Exactly. And so to see something even vaguely resembling it
Can be incredibly triggering,
and upsetting.
regardless of the intention behind it.
Totally. And I think that's what a lot of people are reacting to.
Right. And then there's Musk's response.
On X.
Yeah, where he just dismissed the whole thing as
Dirty tricks.
dirty tricks.
Ew.
It felt really dismissive.
Yeah, to a lot of people who were genuinely hurt and offended.
And this is all happening while we're seeing this huge increase in anti-Semitic incidents.
Since the Israel-Hamas war,
Yeah,
it's really alarming.
it is. We're not just talking about a few isolated incidents here.
No, this is a serious surge.
Teresa Drenick from the American Jewish Committee,
Oh, yeah. I read her statement.
she described seeing graffiti
Well.
like all over
What?
flyers, messages like "Kill the Jews," and
Hitler was right.
yeah, it's chilling.
Because it's not just online hate speech anymore.
Right, it's spilling into our physical spaces.
Which makes it feel so much more real and threatening.
Exactly.
And we have to remember, this isn't happening in a vacuum.
What do you mean?
Anti-Semitism has a long and dark history.
Of course.
And while we saw an uptick during Trump's first term,
Yeah.
what we're seeing now is unlike anything in recent decades.
It's a scary reminder that the fight against anti-Semitism is far from over.
Absolutely.
And Drenick made a really important point.
What's that?
She said this isn't a battle for the Jewish community to fight alone. She called for an all-of-community response.
Powerful statement.
It's a call to action for all of us
No matter our background or beliefs,
to stand up against hate.
wherever it comes from.
Yeah, whether it's from the far left or the far right.
Silence is not an option.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, it's interesting because that rally with Musk and the gesture, it took place right after a ceasefire was declared.
In the Israel-Hamas conflict,
And in his inauguration speech, Trump had talked about.
his commitment to peace in the Middle East.
Yeah, he even called himself a peacemaker and unifier.
Huh.
It's kind of a strange contrast.
It is, isn't it?
On one hand, you have these aspirations for peace and unity.
Right.
And on the other, you have this surge in hate and division.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if you can really achieve peace on a global scale
Without addressing these deep-seated prejudices.
and the underlying tensions that fuel them.
It's complicated.
For sure.
But one thing's clear.
What's that?
Combating anti-Semitism or any form of bigotry.
Requires us to acknowledge these complexities.
Right.
We need to understand how historical narratives
Political rhetoric.
and social media dynamics
All contribute to a climate where hate can flourish.
Exactly.
So much to think about.
Tara.
We've got Musk's gesture,
Right.
this alarming rise in anti-Semitism.
And the urgent need for collective action.
It's a lot.
It is. And it challenges us to think about our own roles and responsibilities.
Like, what can we do?
Yeah, how can we as individuals
Yeah.
discern between genuine misunderstandings and intentional hate speech?
Especially in this digital age where information spreads so fast.
Exactly. And what about the role of social media platforms?
Should they be doing more?
Should they bear more responsibility for moderating harmful content?
Even if it means dealing with those tricky questions about free speech.
Tough questions.
Definitely lots to ponder.
Lots to ponder.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I'm left with a question for you to think about.
Okay, I'm listening.
What role can each of us play
No matter how small.
in fostering understanding and respect?
Even amidst all the disagreements and complexities of the world.
That's the question.
That's the question.
Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.
Keep diving deep.
Keep diving deep.
See ya.